Can you make $1 million on YouTube with a channel about nothing? But this video isn't just about nothing. My Facebook Reels are really starting to pop off. So let's just look at the analytics. Let me show you everything in depth. Here's where things get crazy. I've talked before about how much Facebook Reels have paid me, or Facebook's paid me for Reels when it comes to 5,000 views, 10,000 views, etc. Right? And I will show you how much money I've been making in a second, but I want to show you this because this is very important for this video. I've demonstrated that over the past 3, 4, 5, 6 months, I've been making more and more when it comes to Facebook Reels. It took me, I think, like 8 months to get my first $5 payout. You need to make at least over $5 or accumulate over $5 to reach that threshold. And then I just made my $5 last month at the time of this video, right? And over time, you can see I'm getting more and more views. If I scroll all the way down, scroll all the way up, most of my dedicated subscribers know this. But then I posted this one video talking about the World Cup. I feel like, as a side note, these videos, so I kind of slurred that a bit. This video really talked about the camaraderie of this World Cup. I feel like there's been a lot of cool stories, whether it's Scotland being in Boston, the traffic cones being put on statues' heads, Norway doing the whole like "woo" kind of like chant. It's been an epic World Cup. So I posted a video of that, 12,000 views, the most amount of views I've ever gotten on a Facebook Reel. And I'm like, because I have been noticing these videos, me doing like calisthenic style stuff, stuff like this. I thought people would like these kind of videos. Not as much. I think this is cool. I think it's impressive, but keep that in mind. I've been learning a lot about Facebook Reels, right? Me kind of doing some stuff. I kind of go here, I press into her hands, and I think this looks cool. But the thing is, I think maybe people just click out. But me talking, I'm like, well, let me see if I can replicate that. Maybe 1, it's me talking. 2, this video is over a minute. And I've noticed that videos over a minute, specifically on Facebook Reels, tend to perform better. And the maximum limit it can be is 3 minutes. But then this one. So you can see I'm going to be getting a lot of alerts as I'm making this video. Almost 50,000 views. Talking again about the World Cup. So I think it could also be 2 or 3. Not only that it's me talking, not only that it's over a minute, right? I think these videos are about 2.5-ish minutes each. But 3, the World Cup is a big hot topic right now. And you can see that when I go here, I have all these different comments, and we'll get into that in a second. Then I have this video of me doing a handstand at a World Cup event. I want to do some testing. And guess what? This video didn't do that well. 700. I'm like, all right. And then I just posted a video about how Scotland unfortunately lost against Brazil. I'm a huge fan of Brazil, but I really want to root for the Tartan Army. And I talked about them, and hopefully they make it to the knockout round. We'll have to see what happens. I posted this about a half hour ago, almost 3,000 views like that. This is telling me a lot. Now, looking at the analytics, this is from yesterday. So I'm filming this video on June 24th. This is from June 23rd. So we haven't even seen yet all the metrics from these videos and the other ones. I guarantee this spike that you see here, which is a pretty big spike, is going to go even higher. It's going to go even crazier. You can see on this one day, my best day yet on Facebook Reels, got about 11,000 views in one day. Although I'm not going to lie, I think today, which is June 24th, and I'll see the results tomorrow, because in case you didn't know, on Facebook, YouTube, other platforms, you see the results of the previous day, if that makes sense. I guarantee this is going to be insane, right? And then when you go to earnings, let me show you the numbers in terms of how much money I'm making. In the past 28 days, I made $8. Now, I know that's not a lot of money, trust me. But like I said, it took me 8 months to make $5. Then last month, or in 1 month, or in 30 days, I made $5. And then in one day, yesterday, I made about $5. And this is what's interesting about Facebook Reels, is when I go here, let me show you YouTube. This is that same exact video I just showed you, this one. 3,000 views in about a half hour. I posted it at the exact same time on Facebook, on YouTube, 52. Now, I'll be honest, let me refresh it, see if this gets any better. This is a bit of a slow burn. Usually it happens a lot quicker than this, so 73. But when I even go here, this is on my vlog channel, by the way. So I don't really post YouTube shorts on this channel. I typically post them on my vlog channel. I feel like shorts are better when it comes to anything entertainment or news related. When I go here, there's a new feature, by the way, on YouTube where you can see right here on the dashboard, like the revenue, but you can see here that looking just at views right here, 1,200, so a bit more than this one. But then for this one, 50,000 views on Facebook Reels. When I go here, 1,400. And then when I go to this one, 12K. This one, not even 1,000, 500. And this is what's really interesting. I've mentioned this before in a lot of videos, and I'll say it again, that the beauty of shorts or vertical videos right now is you can take the same thing, post it on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Right now, I am monetized only on YouTube and Facebook. I'm not monetized on Instagram yet. I am not monetized on TikTok yet, but I still post them there anyway because why not? So this is pretty crazy. And this is why I'm like, wait a minute. I think I have to continue to go harder. Like 50,000 views kind of out of nowhere. If I keep going, I can replicate this. And then I'm going to go here. Here's where things that get really interesting as well. So I've mentioned this before. I'm a DJ and producer. I have that right here. And this page used to be only my music. I would just post it as like a typical Facebook page, like a lot of businesses. Then I started doing Reels. When I started posting Reels, my rough follower count was about 800. I then gained and lost some, as you typically do. And yesterday, before I posted these videos, my follower count was 780. I lost about 20 followers over the past 3, 4, 5, 6 months posting Facebook Reels, which makes sense because I think a lot of people are like, wait a minute. Either A, they forgot they followed me, or B, they're like, wait a minute, I'm only following your page for your music. I don't care about these random reels about the World Cup, or you doing calisthenics, or parkour, or you talking about whatever. So they unfollow me, no big deal. But in the past day and a half, I've gained almost 160 new followers. Now, I'm not saying that's an insane amount, but that's enough where I'm like, wait a minute, the ball is really starting to roll. And I've mentioned this in other videos where I'm like, you know what? Something about Facebook Reels, I feel like is a bit of an untapped market. And I've mentioned this in a lot of videos, and I think this is kind of indicative of that I know just gained a bunch of people. And also, this one thing I've noticed, when I go, let's go to this one, right? I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to pause it. Let me go to these comments, right? How do I pull these up? Oh, is it down here? Okay, so you can see all these, bunch of people talking about like the Tartan Army, Scotland, Boston, view more comments. When I scroll through these, I've noticed a lot of these tend to be older people. So I might say 40, 50, 60 years old, around that range. I noticed because when going through a lot of the engagements of comments, likes, etc., very few were from like people who are 15 or 14, people who are teenagers, people in their 20s. There are some, and what that's telling me is too, I'm like, oh, you know what, maybe on Facebook, which makes sense. Maybe some videos do better or worse on Facebook compared to TikTok or YouTube or Instagram, right? And that's another thing I've been thinking because I'm like, you know what? Talking about the World Cup, about the camaraderie, about how right now in this world, it feels like a lot of things are divided, politics, wars, inflation, gas prices. And I talked about how this World Cup feels like it's almost bringing a lot of us together. Like a lot of people, in case you didn't know, are calling this like the Great American Sleepover. Bit of a mature topic, not the kind of thing that I think not saying kids are not into soccer, of course, they're huge into it, or football, but it's the kind of thing that I think is more of a mature thing to talk about how the World Cup has been breaking down political barriers, how the World Cup has been letting us forget about the wars and inflation. That's not something that's on a 14-year-old's mind usually. So I almost do wonder too, maybe it makes sense that, like, say a video like this might perform better on TikTok, because it's maybe a younger crowd. They're like, ooh, he's doing a handstand. That looks kind of cool, blah, blah, blah. Maybe to a 45-year-old person, they're like, he's going upside down. All right, what is this doing for me? Do you know what I mean? So that is something I've been thinking about. Also, let me show you this. I now been posting on Instagram. This is another interesting thing because I never really posted that many, well, I'm going to say like TikTok vertical video style videos on Instagram. It was usually me more of like a photo book or a virtual photo book of me and my friends. So for example, like this is me and some of my girlfriends when we went out, me wearing a suit. You know, I know this is a bit small by around this video, but me like drinking a beer, like these kind of things. Or like this one, at Lightning in a Bottle, a bunch of my friends, you know, kind of partying, having some fun, like this kind of stuff. It was never like me being like, oh, let me try to like get more views. I did post a few here and there. So when I go to my Reels now, I did post a few here and there, like me doing some handstand stuff. This one kind of funny one of like a gopher, right? But it wasn't anything that I was like big into. I'd post some like fitness stuff, but nothing too crazy. But what I've been noticing as well, as I posted the same ones here, as here. So like this one, you could see similar here. And yes, I got less views on Instagram, but I also posted these at the same time. And I do almost wonder now too, is there any connection? Now, this may be just straight coincidence, because remember, this is a trending topic. Talking about the World Cup is probably the best thing you can talk about right now to get views. But also, maybe there's some connection, and I'll tell you why. Because when I go here, again, this is my insights to show you kind of all this kind of stuff. I'd like to go to content. And this is for my Facebook page, right here, my Facebook Reels. But if I go to here, click here, this is now showing me my content for Instagram. So these are interlinked. My profiles, because in case you don't know, Meta, which owns Facebook, also owns Instagram. So these are interlinked. So part of me wonders, is there any connection? Does maybe Meta say like, oh, if you post the same reel on Facebook and Instagram, maybe we're going to boost it more? I wonder if there's some connection there. Now, granted, this could be coincidence, but part of me wonders like, wait a minute. I have gotten... What seems, I know this sound looks like it's down, but when it comes to my reels, I mean, like, oh, not here, that's YouTube. But I will say, like, getting these kind of views on these reels, not too bad. And then I just posted this one, like I said, a half an hour ago. This is the one me talking about how Scotland just unfortunately lost against Brazil, even though I'm actually I'm probably more of a Brazil fan than a Scotland fan. But anyway, it's just interesting. And I think what this is telling me, as I've been kind of driving this point home in a lot of these videos, is not only can you post the same video in 4 different places, and there are some creators, a lot of creators making 4 different revenue streams, but I do wonder if there's some interconnectedness to this. 2, and 3, which is a big one, don't sleep on Facebook Reels. You know, even if I refresh this, like see where we're at right now, you know, we're about to hit 3K on this video. And I literally posted this, like I said, a half hour-ish ago. And it's crazy seeing how well these are performing. And I wanted to show you that because this is the way things happen on social media. Like I mentioned before in a lot of videos, I'm now starting to go harder into shorts, into basically vertical videos. And on this channel, one, I show you my monthly recap. I show you exactly how much money I make every month on YouTube. As you can see in the description below, I show you exactly to the cent how much money this channel has made. But 2, I'm now starting to show you exactly how much money I got paid from YouTube Shorts every month and Facebook Reels every month. And like I said as well, one of my friends is almost pretty much about to go full-time on TikTok from his TikTok account. I saw the numbers and it's one of those things where I'm like, dang, I see how much money he's making. You know what? Maybe I should do the same. Also, I will say this too, making a TikTok video or like a Facebook Reel, an Instagram Reel, or a YouTube Short, billions of times easier than making a video like this. I think for me, I'm naturally, as maybe a lot of you are used to, I'm naturally used to just being on camera, just talking because I don't really do a lot of jump cuts. I kind of like making things very casual, easygoing, easy to follow, almost like a mini podcast, if that makes sense. So when it comes to making like a TikTok thing, a TikTok video about the World Cup, I'll just hit record. I talk for 2 to 3 minutes. I like to keep it under 3 minutes because it's maximum 3 minutes on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. It can be maximum 10 minutes on TikTok, but make it maximum 3 minutes. Then I upload it to all 4. And so I make one piece of content, put it on all 4. And so not only is it me kind of getting more traffic in all these different places, and like I mentioned too, I'm a DJ and electronic musician. So I've noticed on Instagram, for example, now that I've started posting more reels, I'm now posting about 1 to 2 a day, my music's getting more hits because my Instagram account is connected to me as a musician. Same thing with my YouTube page, my main kind of YouTube vlog music page, same thing with my TikTok account and more. So the more my metrics go up on all these platforms, the more everything increases, right? But the second thing, being specific to this video, Facebook Reels. I said it before and I'll say it again. This is what happened to me on YouTube. I remember, I was making videos and there's a period of time. I already did a video about how it's my 10-year anniversary of going full-time on YouTube. And I already did a video about the entire history of me becoming a YouTuber. And there's a period of time where I was making $1 a month. And I'm like, $1 a month in passive income. So one thing at the dollar store, even though now, which is kind of weird, a Dollar Tree, something's, I think, $1.25, definition of irony. But anyway, $1 a month. And then I got to the point where I was making $10 a month in passive income. I'm like, all right, and things kind of snowball from there. And now I'm seeing this happen on Facebook Reels. And the crazy thing is you get 50,000 views. That video that I just showed you got 50,000 views within 24 hours. And again, I think it's because 1, I'm talking, 2, it's over 60 seconds. I think it's because it's 2.5 minutes long. It's a bit of a long time for a short. It keeps people on Facebook. And then 3, the fact that it's about the World Cup. Also 4, and I might as well say this too, maybe it's because of it's a more mature-ish video, if I'd say it like that. So now I'm starting to think, I'm not going to necessarily not post videos on Facebook Reels, but maybe every few videos I post on TikTok, let me do one that I feel like maybe appeals to a more older audience, like 40s, 50s plus. Maybe I should start doing that. Like maybe that's what performs better on Facebook. Granted, it could also be that it's just the timing of the World Cup. A few different things. Also, another thing to put in this factor, or put in the another factor that I talked about, maybe there is something with Instagram that Facebook or Meta sees me being active on Instagram, but also Facebook for the same piece of content, and they're doing well. So maybe that also helps boost it because I can see my stats for everything on that kind of Meta insights as I showed you. So maybe there's something going on with all this, but I gotta say at the end of the day, I'm really excited because like I said, I feel like when it comes to, which is kind of interesting, and I never imagined I would say this, when I look at Instagram, I'm not monetized. When I look at TikTok, I'm not monetized. So I'm like, all right. So when I look at my shorts revenue, YouTube, not that much. I think last month, at the time of this video, that'll be May of 2026, I made about $5-ish. All right. Same thing with Facebook Reels, but it might be that Facebook Reels, which is kind of crazy, might start if I continue down this trend, if this ball keeps rolling, and especially if I keep getting more and more followers that are following me just for my Reels, maybe Facebook Reels could turn to potential mini side revenue. Like who knows if I continue going down this path, and let's say I make $5 a day consistently, that's an extra $150 in my pocket. I'm like, all right, that's not bad. Then if I keep going down this trend, and I will say this too as a side note, and I know it sounds like I have a weird side note, or maybe not, I think I've also started to get my groove a lot better with shorts. I think it's like anything in life. Mr. Beast has talked about this with YouTube. It takes you a long time on YouTube to get good with a YouTube video. For me as a musician, it took me so many songs I made till I made one that was kind of good. When it comes to shorts, it's kind of similar to YouTube, but also a bit different. And I think that finally now, I think I've started to get a lot better at how to have a good hook when it comes to a short, which I think is a lot more important than just a YouTube video, how to keep people engaged on a short. So I think my shorts chops, so to speak, or my expertise when it comes to making shorts has gotten a lot better because I've been making 2 to 4 a day now. I've been really going hard on shorts. Like I said, make one on TikTok, put it everywhere else. And that's usually my method. But seeing the growth now on Facebook, I'm like, you know what? Maybe Facebook Reels could turn into a bigger thing. Maybe it could also be too that not a lot of people think about Facebook Reels when it comes to making money online. It's usually like YouTube or blogging, which is kind of fallen off, I feel like, a little bit, or TikTok. If you think about content creation, it's really TikTok or YouTube. Those are really the two big ones. No one really ever talks about Instagram as much, although some people do, and barely anybody speaks about Facebook Reels. But Facebook Reels, I'm telling you, might turn out to be very lucrative.